Hey Mark, we're standing at the Coney Meadow reed bed just outside Droitwich on the Droitwich Canal, so why are we here today?
Well, this is one of our projects that we're trying to raise funds for, and it's a really exciting area that we created about 3 years ago, and it's essentially a reed bed with some nice grassland habitat and scrubby habitat around it, and it's become a really important breeding site for lots of different bird species like reed warblers, reed buntings. We even get grasshopper warblers here, which are quite rare, and water rails. And it's not just birds that are using the site. We get otters, and there's healthy populations of amphibians and reptiles. So in just 3 years it's become a really exciting, vibrant site.
Yeah. So in terms of fundraising, what's the target that you hope to get to?
We would love to try and raise £5,000. It would help us to not only maintain the gorgeous habitat that we've got here at the moment, but it would allow us to improve certain areas of it, not only for the wildlife but also for people visiting the site, so they get a better view of the reed bed but without disturbing the wildlife. And we have quite a good volunteer group on the Droitwich that can help us with the work.
Yeah. So if you're a volunteer, what would you expect of them in this project? What sort of work would they get involved in?
We need to put a bench up by the viewing screen so people can just take a rest when they've walked here. We've got reeds that need clearing, we've got some shrubs that need planting. There's an area of reed bed on the far side where we would like to make into a little bit of a pool, so dig that out. There's just so many different jobs.
£5,000 is the overall fundraising target, but let's just break that down a bit. So if I've got a spare tenner in my back pocket, what would that pay for today?
To be honest, £5,000 seems quite a lot of money, but it's surprising how far that will go and what that will allow us to achieve. One of the things we'd like to do is create a pool, an area of open water by a viewing screen that's over there, and that would probably cost us a couple of £1,000 to get a machine in and to do that works. But when we start to think about just all the small individual costs, you know, if people, 5 people give us £3 each, that'll buy us a bird box. You know, if we can get 50 people to donate that, then we can get a whole host of blue tip boxes and grey tip boxes. It's a brilliant site for reed warblers and birds associated with the reed bed. But it'd be nice to improve the habitat for some of the other species, and there aren't many sites for blue tits and grey tits at the moment, so that's one example.